Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy. B Roots, the altcoin champ. That's right, the altcoin champ. That means that B Roots, whatever B Roots touches, it turns into gold. Whatever B Roots touches must go up. Whatever B touches just buys B Roots a new pair of Gucci hats, Gucci sunglasses, Gucci more sunglasses, Gucci everything goes up. And I'm back at it again with another shill tube. That's right. What's up, peeps? How you doing? Let me do a quick shout out real quick. Who do I see? Who is the first person to comment? Let's scroll up. Forbes Promo. You over here promoing on my page, but you are the first. Mika Boo in the house. What's up, Dark? That's right. That is what I'm talking about. K-Side, what is up, my man? Hanson, how you doing? 10K, that's all you got, 10K. Hoppy is going crazy. David, our lake, what is going on? Jerry Miller, my boy Dixon is in the house. What is going on? What are you laughing at, Shanae Show? Come on now. This is B Roots. This is me all day, every day. X Army in the house. Rukas, what is up? Oh, yes, we are going to talk about X and my dude, Blockchain Boss. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? We are without Ian today. So this is my show today. This is my show today. Ian can do nothing. He can't stop me. Whatever we want to talk about. All right, there it is. Hey, Zeus R. Shout you out right there. There's your shout out, brother. I see everything. So, yes, Ian's not here today, so we're going to freestyle this bad boy for the next hour. We got a lot to talk about because there are a lot of coins that are mooning. We're going to talk about the coins that I'm in. We're going to talk about my 401k and the story of my 401k. And we're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's right, the peeps. That's what I'm talking about. X Roots in the house. X Roots. Do I got to change my name? I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can change my name. There's a lot of branding with B Roots. I spent a lot of time branding it. I don't know if I can change it to X Roots, but X is smashing it. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right. All seriousness, this belt is kind of heavy. I'm not going to wear it the whole show. It is made out of gold and diamonds. So we're going to put this bad boy back up. All right. Certain reason why I'm wearing this MRI shirt. We're going to talk about that too. So let's talk about 401k first. Now, let me bring up a chart here. And this is not peeps. I'm going to let y'all know this is not financial advice. So please do not take this as financial advice. This is something I did and why it meant good for me. I'm already retired. It's been 2 years. I'm out the hustle game for 2 years, and it feels good. And I wish every single one of you in the future that it will happen to you too. Keep hustling, keep sticking with the laws of meme coins, keep going in. It's just a numbers game. One day it can happen to you. If you don't think it will happen to you, it won't happen to you. If you think it can happen to you, if you believe it can happen, it can happen. So it did happen for me. Thank God, 2 years ago. And I was just getting these emails over and over and over and over again. And when I checked my email that I no longer use, I just happened to check it, and it was saying, you have this balance. What do you want to do with it? What do you want to do with it? What do you want to do with it? And the thing is because I'm no longer working anymore, it was sitting in an account for a long time. I don't forgot about it. Why did I forget about it? Because you can't take anything out till you're 60 years old. So I'm looking at it and I'm just like, yo, I could put this in the crypto. What do I need it when I'm 60 years old, when I'm already retired? There's no reason why I need this money sitting in retirement. And a lot of people would think I'm crazy. I get it. It is what it is. If you think I'm crazy, it is what it is. If you think it's a bad move, then, that's for you. But I'm going to explain something real quick. So we're going to share this screen here. Let's see here. Bam. It's a good screen right here. It's a good thing to really learn something about. And let's see if I want to change it to that right there. Or maybe just that. Let's see that there. So let's talk about it real quick, man. And women. I'm not going to give you how much I had. I'm just going to give an example of what it's going to be. So obviously, I'm retired. I'm out the game. I'm no longer putting money in the 401k. If you're not from America, what we do is every single paycheck, money gets taken, if you choose to do this, out of your paycheck into the stock market. So why is the stock market doing what it's doing? Every single person in America that has a job are most likely putting their money every single week into the stock market. And that's why you see this up and to the right chart. Because if you're working every single 2 weeks, money's coming out of your paycheck and going into the stock market. So, yeah, of course, it's going to slowly go up over time. But I think the opposite is going to happen. I think more people are starting to do this. And why? I can't touch my money until I'm 59 and a half years old. And right now, I'm in my late 30s. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, I can't touch that money for another 21 years. And I'm already retired. So what can I do with that money and make more money now? The bull market. The bull market's here, peeps. So in 2 years, what can I do? So I'm thinking, I got this money sitting in the account. How much will it be when I'm 59 years old? Right now I'm 38. So in 21 years, how much is it going to be? So I'm going to take a random amount, peeps. I'm going to tell you what the penalties are, why it's probably not the right thing to do for most people, and why it was, in my opinion, I think it was right for me. So my thought process, we are at the bottom of the market. Or we're not at the bottom of the market. We're in that accumulation phase of the market before we go up. So if there's any time for me to do this, now is the time to do it. And I'm thinking, I can't put any more money in the 401k. It can only compound over year, over year, over year. So let's come up with a certain amount. Percentage to contribute. I'm obviously not contributing any more money. Let me double check and make sure this is good. Yeah. So I'm no longer contributing any more money to it. So that's zero. My annual salary, it's zero in the form of the government. In crypto, boop, killing it, boop, smashing it, buying everything, making it rain. I pay my taxes to the IRS. You can have it, take a little bit, and I'll go flaunt with this other side. But I can't put anything because I don't have no annual salary because of the 401k. It must come from the job that you are working and then go straight into account. Now, there are other ways you can do this to keep it going, but here's the point. The gains ain't good enough for me. So, therefore, I'm sticking with crypto. Annual salary increase. I quit. I'm done. Doesn't matter. Current age, 38 years old. Now, you know how old your boy B Roots is. He's like the grandfather of crypto. I'm the grandfather of meme coins. I'm an old head. You guys probably ain't as old as I am. But guess what? That's why you're here, because you're learning from the wisdom from the grandpa of crypto. Age of retirement. The time that they allow me at 59 to start taking money out. 401k balance. This is where we will make up a number and just go from there. So, 401k balance, let's just say $120,000. We're going to take $120,000 at an annual rate of 10%. Now, I'm going to let you know it's more than I took out, and there's penalties involved with this. So, annual rate of return, 10%. The employer no longer contributes because you don't work for. I don't work for anybody. So $120,000. No matches, no nothing. Here we go, peeps. After 21 years, all I would have at an annual return rate of 10% per year, and then it compounds that over per year, which that's high. Why is that high? Because once I get closer to the age of 59, I'm I'm probably going to lower and be a lot more aggressive. I'm going to put in like safer stocks. So I'm at the high end of things. 10%. 10%, peeps. 10%. It's high. And the most I would have is $888,000 after 21 years. Now, why does this make sense? All right. $120,000. Get the calculator here. $888,000 divided by $120,000 is a 7x. A 7x. That is all I would have to get to have my retirement in 21 years. B Roots is pretty sure it can get a 7x in any coin. I can shit out a 7x. I can cough up a 7x. Doesn't matter. 7x is all I need. Matter of fact, I think Ethereum could give me a 5x, 6x from where we're at right now. So because I'm retired and I can't put no more money in there, why would I do that? So my plan is probably going to be real estate. So I'm probably going to, at a certain amount, and I'm not going to tell you the coin yet, at a certain amount, I am going to sell half on a double, and then sell a half on the next double, and then sell half on the next double, and then sell half on the next double, then sell half on the next double, and then sell half on the next double, and that becomes my retirement. So all I need is the 7x, and I've already hit what I hit, in 21 years, just keeping it in the stock market. Those little puny gains that they try to teach you that you want to get, that you need. 7.5x, that's it. That's all it takes. So the coin that I'm going into, drum roll, please. Let's see here. Hit in the comments. Let me think what you think I'm going into. Somebody says X. Somebody says it's going into X. What else? Any other ideas out there? Someone thinks it's going to go in Doge. Someone says definitely PulseChain. Another PulseChain. We got a Hex. We got a Hoppy. Oh, hell nah, bro. Hell nah. This dude said JoJo. That's a good one. That's a good one. Someone says Bitcoin. Shiv. Good guy says you're going to say PulseChain. Elephant. I don't know what the hell elephant is. Evermoon. Hey, man, that is some yield on that. Constantly getting stuff, man. X for real. X for real. Not Pepe. If Roots wants the mad gains, he's going X all in. Oh, hell nah, bro. Why the hell would I buy Zen? Like, you're not supposed to buy Zen. You're supposed to mint it for free. Like, I ain't going to put 65 G's or 100 G's and 300 G's and whoever knows into freaking Zen. I wouldn't even put 5 G's in the Zen. Actually, I did put 5 G's in the Zen. It's just more of through gas. That's how I did it. Hexy, I'm gonna get you for that one. That paid 0.5. X-Men. Colt. Neo. All right, so it is. I'm gonna let y'all know. it is 6 figures that's going into this. So there will be a nice green candle, whatever I choose to be it in. It is 6 figures. It's me from working from the age of as soon as I got out of college all the way up till I was 36 years old. So I had some nice jobs. So it is 6 figures. So I'm gonna go hard. But someone did guess it. And the answer is I only saw it once, so I gotta kind of find and scroll it here. Matter of fact, this is what I do. I'll just go to the website. Bang! I'm back. Got rugged. So yes, it is right here. If you guys didn't hear me, I am putting all that money, 6 figures, into Hex. It's happening. That's where I'm putting it into, believe it or not. Why? Listen, man. I do think Hex goes past 14 cents during the next bull run. X. I do think Hex is going past A7X in the next bull run. And I do think it's very easy for me to sell on a double, sell on a double, sell on a double, sell on a double, sell on a double. Do I stake it? Nah, I'm not staking it like that. I'm not going to, I'll probably stake it every quarter, maybe every 6 months. Main reason why, because if I can short-term stake it, it's enough money. It's a lot of money where it's going to be millions of Hex. Where if I short-term stake it, I can just keep gathering. And that will be a way of income also. But for the rest of his lifetime, I don't think, personally, getting in now a Hex, I don't think it's going to ever see these lows potentially ever again. Do I think you'll see another 95, 99% dump from the top again? Yep, absolutely. I do think so. But do I see it at this level? Nah. And I don't think Richard Hart going away. He ain't going to give away Hex. I know that for sure. So it could have been PulseChain, but to be honest with you, I got plenty of PulseChain. Now, Ian on the other side decided to sell his rental property. And that was kind of his retirement because in the UFC, they don't really have any retirement. So Ian sold his rental property. He bought the PulseChain dip. So he has PulseChain. I decided to buy it into Hex. But yeah, there it is. It's common sense. I'm not telling you guys to take out your 401ks, your retirement, and put it in there. It might not be worth it for you. Because here's the next thing that a lot of people don't realize. I'm in the highest tax bracket for income. So I pay 40% income taxes. So cut in half, bam. Do you ever see 6 figures go to the IRS just like that? That shit sucks, man. It sucks. And on top of that, they took another 10% for the penalty because you decide not to keep your money into the government till you're 60 years old. So therefore, they hit me with another 10%. 6 figures just gone like that. So I lost. You ready for this? I lost a 2x. That's how I look at it. So when I put the 6 figures in the hex, and I say, bam. Now, what we got here? What do we got here? All right, I got 6 figures. Bam. That first double, poof, made that money back that the government took away from me. Ooh, good for you. Then the next double, bam, I'm in the money. Next double, bam, I'm killing it. Next double, bam, 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 bam. I'm at retirement. I was supposed to be 60. I'm only 38 years old. I already hit that 7X. Bam. Couldn't touch that money until I was 60. That the government said I couldn't do it. Now I can touch that money now. Now what do I do it? I go buy me a property on the beach. I just rent it out. Cash. Pop. Put it in. Cash. Now I can rent it out. Airbnb it. Do whatever I want to. Income coming to me constantly. When that house goes up in value, maybe when I'm 60 years old, maybe I'll sell it. What happens if that property doubles, triples? That's even more money. Way more than $888,000 that I would get when I'm 60. What am I going to do? Who can retire off of $888,000? You can't retire off of that. Not in 20 years. Milk right now costs you what? $2, $2.50. In 20 years, that bitch gonna cost you $10 for a gallon of milk. Because it doesn't even beat inflation. So for me, it was common sense. Take the 6 figures out, take the hit. It's like me losing 50% on a cryptocurrency. Not that big of a deal. So yeah, let's talk about some coins, some crypto coins here. Let's see what I got here. We're gonna talk about the big boy that's on the market right now. So X, let's talk about X real quick. Hold on a second. Let me get my dude because I told him I was going to roll up into the chat room. A lot going on in X. A lot going on. These guys is absolutely smashing it. They're it right now. Like when you talk about execution, they take an execution to a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Crazy. So I knew that no, I knew that when this was going to like when this came out, that this was going to fly. You just had to pick the right one. It's that simple. You had to pick the right X. And I split some costs in between two. But I saw the volume in this and I said, you know what? That's the one. So I got in back at a $1 million market cap. Wasn't sure if it was going to hit it. And it hit. And the craziest part about X, bro, the community is super strong with X. Super strong with X. So this reminded me, let me take this banner off. This reminded me of MRI. MRI gangs is what it reminded me of. The way the community is like that. Some of the same whales are in MRI, they're in X. And it's funny how crypto works because crypto is going in a direction right now where I see a lot of people starting to get pissed off. They're getting upset about all the Jeets. And right now I'm talking about X, not Hex Dixon. I put my money, my 401k into Hex. I'm talking about right now X, which it give me another 10X. I might be sitting at that retirement amount already. So, but let's look at the chart on X real fast. Whoo, looking nice. This chart's looking nice. Like what I see. I like what I see. I like what I see with X. Start fresh here. Looks good, man. Like got him back in here. We did a shield tank back in here. And look, boom, boom, boom. Like crazy amount of X's on Hex or X. But right now we're sitting at a $19 million market cap. We topped out at a $27 million market cap. Right now we're sitting at a doji. So I see this as a preparation of scrolling back down. So what I call this is a fill back. In my opinion, this thing does hit back, back to all-time highs and then some. Yeah, this is a very healthy chart. Look at this, just slowly accumulating. It's not too vertical. You don't want to see too vertical on a 4-hour chart. So, we retested this already. We went up, bam, 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 took off, but we came back down to retest it. That was bullish. And then went up, went up, went up, went up. Look at this right here. If you wanted to get in, that was your test right there. These were your retests. When I see retests, that's beautiful. Look at that retest. Bam, broke down. Bam, nope. Bam, nope. Bam, nope. Bam, nope. Bam, nope. Bam, nope. Boom, broke out of it. Up, up. But the best thing to do is once it starts going up is I want to see a retest of everything that you tried getting out of. That was that right there. Boom, retested it. Whew, got eaten up. Now you can see this right here. Boom, nope. Boom, nope. Boom, nope. Bam, broke out of it. Retest, higher. Broke down. Retest, higher. And now we're in the 4th hour. Most likely, this thing's going to keep moving up. You see it even more from a 1 hour. It looks beautiful in a 1 hour. Look at this. That happened in the last hour. Peeps, it's probably time to go. Like, you're probably going to see this. Like, this is a bullish doji. That wick. Bullish. Look what happened to all the other wicks. Whoop. See you over time. Wick. Whoop. See you over time. Whoop. Back down, but over time. So this chart is bullish, man. And like I said, it reminds me of MRI. The sentiment reminds me of MRI. How they're, when you go into the Telegram, constant messaging going on in Telegram. There is a constant voice chat going on in the Telegram. These guys, I'll give an example right here. Let's see here. Make sure my volume's up. These guys are always on a chat. It's crazy. Look at them.
You learn, the basic thing on Etherscan because you can see what the team is doing, because this space is trustless. Etherscan is the way. So when it sells, we have a big dip there. It has been made on purpose so we can give good entries to new holders that want to be with us long term, and it allows people to take profits before the contract sells. So that's how it works. And with that money, I buy back as soon as I can. The maximum generally I will buy, let's say if he sold, let's say 50 ETH, I will buy around, 15 ETH, something like that. That's the average. Because I need to have supply for the development for the next sexes that will come. The centralized exchanges, I don't know if you're familiar with that, Binance is one of them. This is number one. So we are not there yet. We will need to be around maybe 300, 400 million market cap to be on Binance. This is on our roadmap, but right now we're not there. Now we are with the top 20 sexes, and we have number 10, which is Mexi. No, sorry, he's not number 10. Oh man, I think I just leaked some information right here. Okay. So about your very your first question, you said I have 2%. I don't have 2%, and nobody has 2%. Expect our Mr. Pepe 15 this while, and it's not me. You should click on him, on his address, and see the transaction, so you will see when he bought. Okay, so you can understand exactly what happened. But no, sir, I don't have 2%. Nobody has.
Right on. Thanks for the explanation. Thanks for the transparency. I appreciate it. Is there anywhere I can find a roadmap? I know you have Twitter groups that can only hold 75 people and you got 5,000 holders. So not a lot of people use Telegram. Do you think you might make a Discord or are you just going to stick with the platforms you have right now?
Oh, there is already a Discord. You can find the link. Oh, I have, you remind me, I think I have to put the link tree on the Twitter account. Did I do that? Let me check.
All right, that's enough of that. But yeah, man, X is killing it. X is at a whole nother level. Whole nother level, man. So that thing's going constant 24/7. It doesn't close. So that's a whole, yeah, I wouldn't go with that. I hope they don't do a Discord. Discord, man, is like, bro, that please don't do Discord. Stick with Twitter. Twitter's on point for me. So what they're doing right now is huge. So with that said, yeah, X is killing it. Let's look at Dark. Let's see what Dark's doing right now. Dark's looking good too. Present, screen share, Dark. Damn. Look at that. Hit that. Whoo! Someone had a big opportunity to buy in. Huge opportunity. Like this morning, looks like. Wow. Somebody dumped big and it just got slurped up. So this right here, not the most bullish formation, but what I see what's happening is it just levels out. So right now, I think a lot of people are waiting for the bot. The hell? So this is what I see happening. So it does these little like bam, 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 and then it goes into its next levels. So this thing is a prime example of just keeping levels. So you'll probably see like bam, 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 and when it's ready, probably break up to the next level and bam, 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 bam. So it's not explosive yet. So what you call this is like accumulation, but once it's done accumulating, you don't get the chance to accumulate down there anymore. You get to the next level. And what you can see was right here is like a boom. Someone came down here, bought it up, went down, got sucked back up. Like, let me look at the 15-minute. Wow, this thing happened quick. So we'll see with that. $2 million market cap, cheap, little low end on the total liquidity, but it is locked for 12 months. So they did extend that. So I did like to see that. So let's see what else you guys got out there. Y'all want to check anything else out? Uh-oh. There he is. This is enough to interrupt what I wanted to talk about. 50 bones. That's what it takes. It takes 50 bones for me to stop what I'm talking about and start talking about whatever you want me to talk about. I need to know your take on Ator. Bring that chart up. Well, for $50, I will bring the chart up. 50 bones, I'll bring the chart up. Ator protocol. I think this is the right one. $42 million market cap. Look at the chart first. $1.56 million liquidity. Lock looks good. Token sniffer is not giving me anything yet, but we'll check it out. Let's look at this chart here. Oh, yeah, this thing bullish. It's bullish. I can see right now. Kind of keeping a nice little trend line. Had one little scare where, you know, it got you. Bam, went under, W'd its way out of it. Now you see why I like W's. Look at that. Bam, came down, W'd its way out. That's all it keeps doing is W's and then bigger W's. And what you'll see, maybe you'll, it's not really a W there, but, you know, I think probably now time to kind of W out of this one. So maybe you're going to, you know, get a chance to get in at about 35 cents, 36 cents, 34 to 35 cents as it comes down and W's again, and then hopefully hits you to a new all-time high. And look at the weekly on this bad boy. Bullish. Maybe that could have been your W, though. That might have been it. It might not give you another chance. Monthly. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're getting a little vertical. We're getting a little vertical on the monthly. You know my rule. I won't count this as a 1, but I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the month of July. 6, you may want to take some profit in the month of August. That's probably where the top is going to be. That doesn't mean take it all out, but you know what my thoughts on the laws of meme coins. The good thing about this is it tested every single part on the monthly. Tested that. Tested that. It already tested that. So maybe July comes up in here, and then August it comes test that. So you got July. Maybe it comes up, maybe top out 70 cents, 60 cents, come back down, retest 47 cents to 50 cents, and take off to maybe $1 for a nice little, you know, couple months, maybe 2 months of a breakdown so it can kind of look a little bullish. So go up, down a little bit, maybe come down, test 50 cents again, 75 cents, and then up again. You know, what you see on the monthly is no different what I want to see on the daily. See how it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and say that's bullish. I want to say that same thing on the monthly. But right now we're just up. So we need to have a down period. So whether that happens here, maybe $1, come back down to 50 cents, and then starts to go back up over the bull market, that's possible. But let's see what this thing is. Ator.io. For anonymity at scale, welcome to Ator. Ator empowers the adoption and strength of the Tor network. Ator proof of uptime and relay hardware allow users to earn passively while contributing to Tor. Sounds like maybe like a Tor to earn. Building obscurely, proof of uptime, end-to-end privacy, growth through our immediately Tor interoperability, roadmap, protocol. Doesn't look bad. You know, does it replace Monero? No. I don't think anything's really replacing Monero. Does it replace Tornado Cash since that kind of got banned? Very possible. But just remember, you're on month 5. So just going to keep that countdown going. So there is Ator. Right now. So there it is. Let's see what else. Let's talk about PulseChain. This is Ian. Ian did PulseChain. You know, he sold his house and bought PulseChain, and that was a pretty, in my opinion, a pretty good thing to do. He has his own plan what he's going to do with PulseChain, and let's bring that chart up here. Next tools, PulseChain. The number one, in my opinion, so PulseChain, not bad, not really doing anything. It's just waiting for its time. We had a nice little retest on the monthly there. So we're just backfilling it right now. Look at on the weekly. Look at that. Trend line. It's hitting. That's the trend line we did a few days ago. And look at that. Hit my buy target too that we did a while back. And then create a trend line. So if we can end the month, which is in 4 days, like this, so at 0.00 at sacrifice price 0.0001, next month's going to be bullish for PulseChain. Call it the whole ecosystem. Why? We've talked about this pattern before. When you get a big dump and then a small little dump the next candle into this, guess what? The end of the month is, let's see here. The end of the month of July ends on Tuesday. So what you're going to see is this is a bullish formation. Even if it sits as it sits right now or up to 0.001, that is a bullish formation. I love seeing big dumps followed by a doji. That is a very bullish candle set. And the fact that there's the volume down here, you see how the volume goes down here and it's going lower and lower and lower and lower. That means it's ready for a breakout. And this would go right along with my October to November period for a 10x. So I'm not saying, you know, I believe that's what's going to happen based off of history, which we've already talked about on this channel. But this is a bullish formation on the weekly time frame. So what probably will happen is next week, it will probably hit a little bit lower again and take off. And then what you'll see is kind of like a W. Whoop. And then slowly start taking off and moving on up, in my opinion, if we close like that for the weekly. But then when you go back to the monthly, look at that. A dump followed by a doji. So if we have a doji coin on the monthly lined up with a doji coin on the weekly, and the month changeovers next week, I'm projecting that next week is going to be a bullish week. Why is it all lining up? There's a movie coming out next week for Hex. So it all makes sense. Show me the chart and I will show you the news. We're going to start moving, in my opinion, next week with PulseChain. It lines up on the weekly. It's lining up on the monthly with the doji here. And then let's see the 3-day. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. And if it starts going up on the 3-day, going into the next month, there you have it. You have a W. So peeps, if you're not in PulseChain, this is not financial advice. Look at this. Low, lower high, higher low, higher high, but a lower low. Now we have a higher low or a higher high, and now we have a lower high going along the trend line. In my opinion, next week, we get going and you see a W for me. It's time with PulseChain. Let's look at Hex. What great timing. Look at that W starting to form. Boom. Boom. Now this is Hex on PulseChain. So there are some parts that could get retested, but I know Hex. Hex doesn't like to give you their full retest. So if you see some lines to come back into Hex, you got this line right here that would like to be retested. And then you have that already been retested. So this right here is a line that could get retested over the next few days. But I think next week, it might just say, screw you, and slowly make its way up without you. So that is very possible because Hex likes to do that. Now look at the monthly. Look, already got a doji. You might not get it. You might get a retest next month. And that might be all you get. So right here, that actually would look good. So you got here, ended here, broke down, stopped there, tried to peek its way up, got pushed back down to that level, broke out of it. Next month, we'll need to retest it to make sure we're ready to go. So you might see a 1.6, 1.7, maybe you have a bullish, bearish beginning of the week maybe, and then bam, starts going up. 7x retirements already fulfilled. Very possible. Very possible. So Hex looks like it's ready to go. It's just trying to grind out this area. When I look at the 1 day, look at that. Looks like it wants to say screw you. It's possible. 12 hour. Same thing. It looks like it's ready to go, ready to curl out. 4 hour. Same thing. Looks like it's ready. So Hex looks good. All right, guys. Now that we know what Ian did, now that we know what I did with my 401k, what do you want to talk about? So, good question right here. B, do you ever use common free indicators like a MACD, RSI, MFI, VP, VR, etc., or mainly candlesticks and Fibonacci? Mainly candlesticks and Fibonacci. All that other stuff is MACD is good, but MACD is a lagging indicator. The RSI, same thing. RSI, not a bad indicator. All this other stuff, nah, it's just too much. So yes, I stick with candlesticks. I know what candlesticks are better. And then Fibonacci, I know what, gives you areas where you can cash out or where do you expect to see retracements at. Good question. Hoppy. Let's check out Hoppy. Yeah, let's check out the Hoppy chart. Because I'm happy. All right, bro. Let's see here. Present, share screen. Let's talk about Hoppy. Hoppy. Looks like it wants to W out. So as you can see right here, it had a trend line. I was paying attention to this trend line. And then once it broke down, I knew it was, it had lower to go. So right now you're looking at, it's going to fight with this area right here. As you can see, this Fibonacci right here. So it's fighting with it. Bam, it constantly keeps getting pushed down below this red section. It tried to hit it just 4 hours ago. bam, got pushed down. Went in, bam, it gets pushed down. So for some reason, there's just a lot of selling pressure on Hoppy. It retested that. You may get a retest chance down here. See how bam, 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 broke out of it, but never retested it. So that might be what it's trying to do right now. It might be trying to boop, 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 still more selling pressure, give people an opportunity to, sell their gains away here, and then maybe in August we try back again. But let's zoom out a little bit more. It's been out for some time. Let's see what needs to happen. Yeah, same thing here. Bam, bam, bam. Gave you the doji. That doji we talked about. Look at that. That doji. Boom, pop. There's a doji right there, but it went above it, so it didn't really count. And now it slowly needs to kind of retest. So you're seeing that time frame. As you zoom out, you start to see, okay, now I see why you're saying we need to retest. Bam, broke out. Weekly, it hasn't been out for that long. So very, very fresh. Let's see what the monthly looks like. The monthly doesn't look bad. Could be better. I like to see the month end over there without the zero, but could be better. But I like Hoppy. Hoppy's fighting. Fighting. You're still above the $3 million market cap. So you're ranging anywhere from a 1.5 to a $3 million market cap. That's key. It's not breaking down. It's not dying. It's not dead. There's still community, still rating me. I still see you. I see you. I see you. We're just waiting for the right time. I was doing a Hoppy hour, but Hoppy hour, I don't think it's the right time. We need to get all the people that don't want to be part of the Hoppy out. And then I do think Hoppy takes its go. Can't see my screen. I wasn't showing the screen the whole time, bro. Damn. So right there. There you go. So that was the so it broke that trend line right there. But you need to probably retest this level right here, which is, I got that level at a 3,323. So another, 50% off from here. Maybe it needs to retest. So it doesn't look like it's ready yet. It look like it's still cooking. All right, what else we got? What else y'all want to talk about? So B Roots, PLS does a 10x like Buck says in 24, 25. Or do you have a slightly higher price range? My price range is way higher than the 10x. Buck just gave us his cash out plan. Whether he takes out 50% off, 70% out, that's Buck's cash out plan. So he just gave it to you. Which hex did you invest in? PulseChain hex or Ethereum hex? PulseChain hex. I did the one with the most liquidity in it at the time. So PulseChain hex is what I went through. Do you think X is a long-term or a short-term hold? Whew, that's a good question. Very good question. I think X, it depends where the community goes with it. So we know that X is kind of the golden child of all the X coins. If this thing gets to 50, 100 million, I would say $100 million market cap, I think you have a long-term play on X for sure. Because X, Elon Musk is going to be talking about a lot through this bull market. And let me show you the speculation on X and why I like it. Let me see here. See if I can bring this up. Not only that the community is strong with X, but the better part of it, let's see here, X, make sure I'm still screen sharing. Yes. The best part with X, look at that. Whew, I told y'all that was your time. I ain't joking. It hit that level. It ain't gonna play with it too much, in my opinion. Let's go to the website. So every time back in the day, back in the SHIB days, every time that SHIB that he talked about Dogecoin and the Shiba Inu Dogecoin, the dog, every time he talked about that, Shiba Inu pumped. We're starting to see that with X. Whenever Elon tweets something about X pumps. So we know that X has, every time Elon talks about something, it pumps relative to what it is in crypto. So every X tweet, everything they talk about X pumps the coin. If that's what happens, you could be seeing 100 million, billion-dollar market cap, tens of billions. Like you could see another SHIB. It's very possible. I'm not saying it's another SHIB, but what's happening with what happened with SHIB to Dogecoin is kind of what happening with X, but it's just X to X. So if he talks about X and bam, it goes up $5-10 million market cap every single time, or bam, it doubles in price every single time. Once VCs get a hold of this and they see this and they start adding to exchanges and all that happens, man, you might have a big play. So how do you play X? Is it short term or is it long term? Very good question. How about gather a plan for both? Maybe take some profits out short term, but leave the moon bag big enough to, if he keeps tweeting out X and X, the coin keeps going higher and higher based off of that, you want to have a bag long term. And that's why I like how the community shifted from being, oh, Twitter got deleted type jeets to bag holders. Now they're like bag holders. All the FUD happened. The FUD event happened. And now they gathered back it up. You can't FUD it anymore. They deleted Twitter, so they don't care anymore. They just create another Twitter. And then all of a sudden, boom, we're back up doing spaces calls. The community just doesn't care. And you're seeing that in the price. The price shows that. The community doesn't care. Right here was your FUD event. Bam, $15 million market cap, all the way down to 3. In reality, it just needed to retest this level. And it did. So they took that. The traders came in and said, we'll take that. Thank you. And just whoop, took it on up. People sold. Oh, you just need to retest this level anyway. Came up here. People sold. Oh, we just need to retest that anyway. And guess what? There's going to become a time where you're going to say, oh, you just need to retest that anyway. Go up. You just need to retest it. So is it long-term or short-term? Have a game plan for both. That's simple. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's simple. Let's see some good questions here. Nice. Hey, bro. I did the same thing. I sold my 401k as well, but at the top in 2021 and wrote it all the way back down. I'm still here staring. So one day I'll be rich and retired too. We all buy tops, man. We all buy tops, Hajin. So don't take it to heart. You'll probably be okay. Most likely. Question: Westcott Crypto and friends are trying to get thoughts on WorldStar. Do you think from a marketing perspective, good idea? No one else is trying to get mainstream adoption into RLH ecosystem. Temporarily, they do a temporary thing. I don't think it brings people into Hex. I don't think it brings people into PulseChain, but it does get eyes on it. So if they're in PulseChain, it does, it's something. So it doesn't hurt. It's cheap. It's cheap. Listen, man. It costs $5,000, I think, to get on WorldStar Hip Hop. It costs you more to get on my shill tank for a host. So I'm just letting you know it doesn't hurt. You got to pay to play in crypto. You have to pay to play in crypto. So do I think it's a good idea? Yeah, why not? 5Gs, that's nothing. That's nothing for marketing. Does it work? Not going to bring people in and going to make the price go boom. Does it give more eyes on it? Absolutely. It's just a billboard. You see it all the time. You drive down the highway and then you see billboards. That's what he's doing. So I don't hate it at all. I'm interested to see how successful the World Star Post is. It's ordered and paid. Yeah, we'll see. Great stream, Funding Jim. Thanks, Funding. Good to see you here, man. Speaking of that, we have to do if you want to do it on your channel or my channel, we got to schedule something with Trevor. Let's see here. Oh, y'all trying to just lay it all out. Funding Jim, you missed the part where Beaver said he put 401k into Hex. That is true. That is true. Do you think CBDC will kill altcoins? Very good question. Very good question. Very possible. I don't think it happens this bull market, though. I think that's in the making. So I do think you better have a plan just in case it does kill altcoins. Have a plan. Be ready. Don't walk around like you're, oh, altcoins will be here forever. Crypto's going to act like crypto is going to end at the end of this bull market. That's how I want you to play. Play all your plays as if in 2 years, crypto is no longer going to be here. You will be happy if you take that, let's say, it's not advice. You take that suggestion, you take that piece of information and make it your own. Write it down on the wall, write it down on a piece of paper, write it down on your computer, make it your background on your computer screen, and say, act as if in 2 years it will all be over. That's how I want you to approach crypto this cycle. Degen play. Spread the $1,000 over 10 projects. Sell when a collective 10x happens. Repeat 2 more times with all the process. Thoughts? I like the laws of meme coins better. So the question is, what 10 projects are you going to put in? 10 random coins that just started? Probably not the best idea. So have a plan going in. I like how you have a plan going out. I like that. Always have a plan going out. Why is pamping? Oh, gosh. Why? X-Killer. Oh, gosh. Bro. Come on, man. Yeah, why did I even bring that shit up, man? That shit ain't happening. All right, so I explained this earlier. How were you allowed to pull out of 401k? Doesn't it have requirements to pull out? Absolutely, it does have requirements. So you probably weren't here in the beginning. It charges you an income tax. So I'm in the highest tax bracket. Wherever you're at, you might not be in the highest tax bracket. So for me, I had to pay a 40% income tax on it. Or excuse me, a 37% income tax because it's an income tax. So I paid 37%, and then I had to pay an additional 10% fee in order to do that. So it's about 50%. So for example, if I had $500,000, I gave half of it to the government. How I look at it is, if I had $500,000 and I got $250K, now all I have to do is 3x it, and therefore I'm in more money. So that's how I do it. So there it is, man. If y'all have any questions, I think I'm going to call it quits. We've been doing this for an hour and 9 minutes on the top of the hour. Any other questions? Let me scroll through, see if I see anything good. What do y'all think of the new intro song? Do you like it better than the old song? I kind of do. X is killing it. That's right. This is true. X is at a different level. It sure is. Oh, gosh. All right. That's all that money's going to lead right to X. It's going to come right to X. Guarantee it. Don't pick up pennies in front of a freight train, peeps. You end up getting wrecked. You pick up pennies in front of a freight train or rugs. Something happens. I see it happen all the time. And then all that money ends up going back into X. So get your gains. 100% get your gains. Yes, Shill Tank is tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern. It's going to be with the Hmong community. The Hmong community is on point. It's going to be a fun episode. Get ready for that. If there's any Hmong people in here, let's check out the Hmong chart real fast, and then we'll call it quits for the day if nobody else has anything else. Let's look at Hmong. Hmong. Down 18%. Looks like a buy the rumors, sell the news event. But it does look like it really needed to test the level, so I wouldn't even be worried about it. It needed to test right there. So bam, from all the way back here. That's a dip to buy. If there's any place to buy, it is right there. That's a long time of testing. See that? Broke down, bam, tested it, said, nope, we want to break down. Create a new low, broke out of it, nope, down, out of it, nope, down. Try to break out of it, nope, down, up, down, nope, up, nope, down. Man, these people really got played with the emotions. Up, down, broke out of it with close. Came to do a fake retest, but did not hit it all the way. Kind of almost got it. Went up, and now faking like it's going down. Does it kind of get back up and go back up again? So this is a coin that is testing your patience if you are in Hmong. But overall, I do see a W wanting to form. It's kind of a roundabout W. It needs to start going because then it just kind of looks like that. And then it won't look like a W anymore. So once that W gets, you probably got another, up into next week. Let's look at the monthly. Doji. Got that Doji. Look at the weekly. Weekly might tell us more. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Probably at least on a double bottom, you want to test this level right here. I'll say a little higher. That level or that level minimum on that. So you get above this level, maybe want to test this level right here where this wick is at. Come retest that back down and then make your way out. Looking good, looking healthy. The chart looks healthy. It looks like it's bottomed out and it's ready to go. Hmong, they will be on Shill Tank tomorrow. Tomorrow they'll be on Shill Tank. Love all the way from India. Sweet. All right, guys. I think that's it. I'm going to go get me some food and look for me. Look for a big green candle coming soon to a place near you. Thanks for coming out. See you guys on Shill Tank 12:30 Eastern tomorrow. Ian will be with us. Appreciate you guys. Peace out.
for those of you who wanna make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they gotta let your crypto change. So for those of you who wanna make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they gotta let your crypto change, showing you how to invest to live your dreams. So for those of you who wanna make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo,